Hello, good morning. Good morning. Let's cheer up a bit. Good morning. Nah. Can't hear you. Give me a loud good morning. A cheer one. Oh, it's getting better. I am the first speaker, right? So let's wake up this room just a bit and do something completely different. Okay? Welcome to the room. Welcome to this event. First of all, I would like to thank Andrea and Daniel for inviting me, for having me here. You have been amazing, amazing hosts, and it's a pleasure and an honor. And let's start this presentation. So, first of all, I would like to ask you to stand up. Let's do something to wake up, okay? So, I would like you to turn around like, I don't know, 30, 40 degrees and fix a point in a wall, okay? Exactly, perfect. So you fixed the point. So turn to me again. And now I would like you to turn your arm to that very, very point. Okay. Now turn more and more and more, as much as you can. Go, 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 go. As much until it hurts. Go. Done? Okay. Now, no, stay there. Stay there. No, stay there. Now, turn your head and fix the point where your finger is pointing to. Okay? That's the maximum you can do, right? Okay, so you fixed where your arm is pointing to, right? Okay, now, arms down, turn a bit further and fix a new point further, like, go. So you know where you stood. Now I want you to fix a point which is a bit much further than the other one. Done? Okay, turn to me again. So do you think you can rotate your arm to that point? Okay. So to 3, when I say, no, come on. Okay, to 3, I will ask you to rotate to that new point. Go, 1, 2, 3, go. Can you do it? Exactly, only when we change perspective. Thank you for cooperating with me. What does this mean? It means that we can go much further than we believe we can, right? So the first time we just do this and it hurts and I don't do it anymore. So it's okay. If my mind fixes a new point further, of a new vision, something that is behind my beliefs, my body goes, right? So, welcome to work as an expression of purpose, and we will get back at this exercise in a while. So, welcome. I would like you to think about this question, who had meaning in your life? Think about your life, think about all the people that you have known up to today. It can be a family member, a friend, whoever, who had meaning in your life. Someone popping into your minds? Yes? Can you think about someone who had meaning in your life? Who has thought about a parent? About a family member? Okay. A teacher? A friend? So, people that has meaning in our lives, they don't necessarily need to be our colleagues, our bosses, our leaders. Usually, it's someone that helps us build our character and helps us build our personality. And usually, people with meaning in our lives are people who become our mentors, right? And now, I would like you to think about this question. Why is the world a better place because of you? Why is my life better because of you? Red Bull team, why is my life better because of you? You give wings to people. Red Bull gives you wings. So, as I am the butterfly effect, maybe a bit of my wings exists because of you. So, your purpose, to help people dream that they can fly and reach the sky, right? So that's why my life, my world is better because of you, and I just met you. So this is all about purpose. Purpose. What is purpose? Why do I exist? Why do I do what I do in this life, in this world? And why does it make a change, an impact in people's lives? We usually don't think about those things, do we? We don't wake up in the morning and think, oh, today the world is going to be better because of me, because of what I do, because I do exist, because, let's go back, I have meaning in somebody's life. We usually don't think about those things, but we should. We should. I found my purpose along the way. We are all blessed because we all have gifts. So I found my purpose along the way. My life motto is to generate the butterfly effect in people's lives, in organizations' lives. And do you want to know how I found it? When I started my career as an international consultant, I went to the States to make an accreditation on the Pacific Institute. And the person that was delivering the training and everything, he said something that comes with me till today. And this was almost 10 years ago. I never forgot what he said. He said that people like us that work with organizations and people and mindset, because that's what we do, we work with mindset, we are human capital, we bring out our gifts to make people bring their gifts out of them and make an impact in the organizations and lives and society or wherever they are. So this gentleman, he said, we as consultants have a huge responsibility. Because of our work, we change society. So, really? Because we focus on organizations. And he said, yes, because of our work, because of what we do, because of working with mindset and change the way people think and to work on beliefs and everything. So people take that to their homes. And all the changes that we generate within organizations, people will take, it stays with them. And they will take it to their homes. They will take it to their families. So we help change societies. say that, and I said, I thought, yeah, that's right, because people have the chance to have access to a lot of information that they wouldn't if they wouldn't be working in these companies. So yeah, I change societies. That's my purpose in life. So I started to think about this butterfly effect. The spreading of the wings of a butterfly in Japan can change the world. In Portugal, for instance, or here in Romania, right? I came from Africa 6 months ago, and here I am, spreading the wings with the Red Bull. So, why is the world a better place? Because of you, because of what you do. This is not easy to realize in our daily lives. It's not easy. And in organizations, it's not easy to measure the level of beliefs and the behaviors that people have that drive their performance. And it's how can I understand the purpose of my teams and the purpose of my organization if I don't understand the purpose of my people? I was talking a while with somebody outside, and I was saying, usually people, the companies focus on HR, process and systems, and they tend to forget the most important thing, which is people. And they tend to forget that the most important thing behind HR is HC, human capital. We cannot manage people. People are not manageable. You are not manageable, because people are made by emotions. People are driven by emotions. And good emotions, they bring people to good places. Bad emotions, they bring people to bad places. Right? You are driven by emotions. At this very moment, you are feeling something. That's who we are, human beings. So, talking about culture and purpose. If I asked you right now, what's the mission of the company that you work for, would you know it by heart? Probably not. Most of the leaders I work with, mainly if I'm talking about C levels, L levels, when I ask them, what is the mission of your company, they either or they go and find somewhere to read it, or even if they know it with the reason, they don't know it with the heart. So, when we know where we are going and the why we do what we do, we start to find a purpose. The purpose is the why. Why are you here today? Why did you come here? Why are you all attending online? Why are you spending time listening to me? Why? What brought you here today? What takes you out of bed every single day of your lives? What takes you to job? And most of the times people cannot answer to these questions. When we talk about culture, we talk about common behaviors driven by common beliefs based on emotions. So one of the things, I come from Portugal, so one of the things that we are taught since we are very, very little is to fix problems. We go to the primary school and they teach us math based on focusing on a problem. So we are taught to fix problems. So when we go to organizations and when I start working with the leadership levels, most of the times they are focused on eliminating problems because we have a problem. My team has a problem. Please go there and fix them. The sales team are not selling, for instance. Most of the times they focus on the selling teams. So they are not selling. Go there and fix them. We have communication issues. Go there and fix it because we have a problem. And most of the times, leadership get this constraining positioning towards their teams. So focusing on problems drives people that languish, teams that are unproductive, destructive cultures, so destructive common behaviors based on destructive beliefs, negative emotions, and constraining leaders. Isn't it? Isn't it what we see every single day? So when we talk about organizations, we talk about, for instance, the numbers that we made last year. They never say we made 80% of our goals. They say we are 20% behind, isn't it? So focusing on the negative, focusing on the problem. And what do we want? We want organizations that excel. We want excellent organizations. There are not perfect organizations in the world. You know why? Because there are no perfect people. Perfection is just an opinion. It's as subjective as the concept of beauty. So perfection does not exist. The perfect organization does not exist. And you know what? I wouldn't like to find a perfect organization because it would be so boring, wouldn't it? And we as human beings, we are perfect under the dimension of our imperfections, aren't we? We are all unique. We are all of us exceptional. And we are all imperfect. That's the beauty of it. So we don't want to bring out perfection. We just want leadership, and we want organizations focused on not finding the deficit gaps, but finding the abundance gaps. What are we doing good? What are we doing well? What can we improve on what we already do so well? Because that's where we want our people to find themselves, in abundance, finding excellence, not perfection. So we want companies that bring great performance because we have people that flourishes, the me. We want me, the me's that flourish. We want teams that thrive because they are strong, because they believe in themselves, because they believe in the group and in the co-workers, in their peers. We want companies that are uplifting their own people, and then they uplift the group. And then we have engaging leaders. That's what we want. And when we go to this, and when we can measure this, when we start measuring the behaviors based on beliefs, based on emotions, we will help our people to find their why. So, usually, people won't focus on the what. They focus on behaviors that drive performance. And that's it. Go there and fix them again. They are not communicating. They are not selling. Go there, fix my people. So behaviors drive performance. So HR usually focus on systems and processes to manage people, which are not manageable, by the way. So Systems and processes, they are okay. The problem with them is the way they are implemented. And if we have leaders that have constraining behaviors toward their teams, they focus on the problems, the deficits and the gaps, and they focus on the what. What am I supposed to do? They tend to forget. Sorry. They tend to forget that the why is where the purpose comes. Why are you here today? Why is my life better because of you? Why do you do what you do every single day? Most of the times the answer is because I need to feed my family, I need my salary, I need to, whatever they need to. That's usually the answer. People don't know why they do what they do. So, I know why I am here today. I am here today because my life motto, my life purpose is to bring the butterfly effect to the world. Bring people to this space of making them believe that they really can make a difference. That's my purpose. That's why I am here today. And that's why I'm going to be anywhere else in the world, anytime, whenever. So I usually say, my life is people. I don't know how, the what. I don't know what am I going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow I might be doing something completely different, as long as it is with people. My people. Don't take away my people. So this is my purpose in life. What is yours? So when you have this why, you have the purpose. I usually have leaders and organizations asking me to go there and motivate my team. They need motivation. Haven't you ever heard this? You need to be motivated. Have you ever heard this before? Yes, I can see by your faces. Yes. So, I truly believe that the leader's role is not to motivate. Motivate, it's a word that comes from the Latin, and it's moto and actio. Moto, it's drive, the driving for action. That's what motivation means, driving for action. So I don't believe I believe that leaders are not supposed to motivate their people, because that is an inner energy that is within each one of us. So it's not possible for me to come here and motivate you, because that belongs to you, that energy. I believe leaders should inspire people to bring out their best, to help them find and develop the gifts that make them unique, exceptional, and to develop this purpose in life that will connect them to this why in the organization. Organizations do not exist to make money. We can make money anyway, anyhow, anywhere. Money should not be the end result. End result should be our people and the why an organization exists. Blueprint is the tool that we use. Blueprint, let me pass this one. Blueprint is the tool that we use to measure all those things in an organization. Data should be collected so that we can understand why our people are standing with us. I really like to listen to this guy. His name is Simon Sinek, And I really like to listen to him. And he said in one of his videos, when people don't love what they do and they work just because they need to, that's called stressed. When people know the why, when they understand why they do what they do, that's called passion. My passion is people. What is yours? I think I overrun the time. So start looking at your people and start understanding what's your purpose towards your people and what's the purpose of your company in this world. Why is the world a better place because of you? Thank you. My name is Cristina Maldonado, and I really believe in the butterfly effect. Questions? No
Întrebări?
No questions? Yes, please.
Hi, Cristina. Nice to
Hi.
meet you. A really inspiring speech. Thanks.
Thank you.
You talked about purpose. I fully agree. It's very important to know the company's purpose, our own purpose. But what about the ethics behind this purpose? Can you elaborate a little bit about this? Because not necessarily any purpose is good, right? Not everything that we consider is our purpose would generate added value for the others. So can you elaborate a little bit on the ethics behind the purpose, please? Thanks.
Sure, thank you. Ethics. What is ethics? What is ethics? Ethics is that comes from morality, right? Morality, it's the definition of what's right or wrong in a community, a society, or a group. Ethics are the behaviors that put those concepts in place, right? So, when I do something, am I doing right or wrong? Okay, so I like to believe that we should find, whenever we find a good purpose, that's a very interesting question. Okay, let's talk about Second World War, okay, and Hitler. I usually ask people, was Hitler a good leader? No, he was not. They say, yeah, he was a very good leader because people followed him, followed on his vision of the world. Was that good or wrong? For my morality, it was the worst way of putting that leadership in place, right? Because the impact of that leadership was devastating. However, he was a good leader because people that followed him really believed that he would improve their lives. So, ethics comes from these concepts of morality. It's a very personal sense of life, and what can I say? Am I doing right being here? For me, I am. Am I doing right bringing out these questions? For me, I am. Because ethics also comes from social environment, from educational environment. It comes from a whole set of things that are called our second nature. Okay? So, when somebody kills another person because of religion, they have a purpose in life. They do. It's their own purpose. Do I agree with it? No. But I can't judge it. You know what I mean? One thing is to judge, another thing is to understand that people think in different ways. So who I am to judge? I might agree or not agree. I might want it or not want it for myself. But they have a purpose as valid as mine. Because the purpose is the passion, the emotion that drives me to do something. Emotion, energy in motion, So, what drives those people to do things? So, ethics behind purpose is so subjective as morality, isn't it? I was born under a very Christian and Roman Catholic ideal. My grandmother used to dress me as an angel and go to the church, blah, 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 all those things that they do to us when we are very little. Did I have a choice? No. I was raised like that. Nowadays, at this age, I can question those decisions. I can question that morality and that ethics. You know what I mean? So nowadays it's up to me to question those things and to put in place my religion the way I feel it's the best for me. But who am I to judge? I don't know if I helped.
Cristina, we also have a few questions online, but I'm only going to take one.
Okay.
That would be, what would a good strategy of communicating the company purpose within an organization be? So a strategy of communicating the purpose of the company within the organization.
That's a very good one. I usually run strategic retreats with usually it must come from the board members, and for EXCO members, it must come from up to down. The thing we did in the beginning, like turning your arms, it's when bringing that up now. When we have a very good vision of where we want to go and the why of why are we doing this and why are we going there, wherever that is. So when we should have a very good strategy for internal communication to bring people to that vision. So communication, a communication strategy. Communication also comes from the Latin, and it has two words hidden in there, common plus actio. So it means that communication is generating a common action by sharing whatever I share with somebody else, either information, ideals, values, whatever. So if I want my people to understand the purpose of my company, first of all, when I hire people, I should hire people that is aligned in their personal lives with the values and the mission of my company. And me as an employee, when I look for a job, I should look for companies that will bring me this vision of the world that I would be part of. So it starts by there. Hiring people that are aligned in terms of character, in terms of personality, values, ethics, morality, whatever they are as a person. Because you can build people's capabilities, but character, that's what will make them share those things like mission, and purpose. So internal communication, generating a common action from my people, aligning them with my own vision. When I asked you to point your arms, you all turned to different points of the room. You were not aligned because you are not a team. You are just a group of people sitting here listening to me for whatever reason. You were not aligned. But I can align my people. Each me of my team must be aligned with the we and the us. And the communication strategy should go through, for instance, we build this ambassadors, service ambassadors program for a company with 800 people because they were not aligned with the mission and the purpose of the company. So one of the things we did was to build this sense of becoming an ambassador of my company, becoming an ambassador of my colleagues, representing them wherever I am, wherever I go. So building internal communication strategies is key to bring people aligned to this life purpose of my company. Any more questions? No? I would like to finish with this universe. Universe. Uni means one. Verse means song. So we are all part of this universe, aren't we? Different races, different colors, different beliefs, different religions. We are all part of the same universe, one song. So what's your part on writing the song that gathers your people around the purpose? Write your own song every single day, in your family, in your community, in your organization. And I told you I would mess this up. We at the Pacific Institute can help you do that. So thank you for having me. I'm Cristina Maldonado and welcome to the Butterfly Effect. Thank you.